Hi, I'm Kerry.
And I'm Dee Dee.
And this is the Kerry and Dee Dee Show.
What's up?
So, Atlanta Braves coach Roger McDowell sees some guys. What were they like?
After the game.
And he walks up to them and says, "No, not even walk up to them." Basically, he splurred out a gay slur, and the reason why this is kind of hard for us is because we're not with this whole
bashing
thing,
gay
gay people and stuff.
Yeah,
and
that's not
it's
right.
a little hard. This is
bashing
like
anybody,
a quick post for us, but we just wanted to talk about this. He walks up, he asks them, "Are you a gay couple or a threesome?"
Or a threesome.
Then he went about simulating gay sex with a bat.
And he asked the guys if they were screwing each other in the ass. He asked them. He asked them if there was a couple or if there was a threesome, and then proceeded to ask them again if they were, are you guys screwing each other in the ass?
Now
these are fans.
These are fans. And the reason why I'm a little pissed about it is not just because of the gay thing, but I bring my kids to the ballpark and we watch ball games.
These were fans.
And this is a coach at the game. This is a coach. He's a coach, and he's saying this. And then there were kids who were in earshot of what was going on.
Right. So
the father walks up to the coach and says,
like, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Or my kids are right here. Something to that effect. And he says, kids shouldn't be at a ballpark.
Kids don't fucking belong at the ballpark.
Then he goes about telling the father with the bat in his hand,
what you gonna do?
Yeah, and how much of your teeth were. What
you gonna do? Like he was gonna take his bat and bust the man's teeth out. For confronting him about him making those comments with other people around. It's ridiculous.
That shit is wild.
That is.
Mainly because we're family. And we take our kids places. And to have, this dude is a coach. He's responsible for that. It can piss me the fuck off. If it was me and him have been fighting like, we was on the dugout and we've just been fighting because what is it your business whether those three guys were a threesome or a couple?
Right. Why
you want a piece of
That's what I'm thinking. He probably wanted to join in.
And then to not even be able to catch yourself and then hand that to a man who has some kids there.
Right. Talking about kids don't belong in the ballpark. Why they don't? Why not?
That's bullshit, man.
He shouldn't have been out there making those type of statements. And then you just pick random people. I don't know if the guys he approached were gay or not, but it doesn't matter. It's not for him to go and approach somebody and asking those kinds of questions. That's just not right. You wouldn't just walk up to somebody and start asking them questions about their personal lives. He was out of line, but he did apologize.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He apologized.
The whack ass apology that everybody gives after you did it.
Now you apologize.
You should have caught your fucking self before you did that shit.
Right.
Because that's wrong. First off, you shouldn't do that at all. Then to point at gay people, they're having enough problems as it is. And then turn around and then have a real, what we consider a real network family, a real family man with his child.
And the man, he had two of his 9-year-old daughters
there. And
they saw this.
And he's simulating sex with a baseball bat.
They saw this and they heard what he said.
But what did he say? Do you take it up the ass or do you give it to each other? Something like that.
Do you give it to each other? Or in the ass.
In the ass. And kids are around. Now, I know baseball is a, talk that shit sport. But at some point, this had nothing to do with whether somebody was in the wrong for one ending or not. This was totally something.
He just was totally out of line.
And that's wrong. You can't be yelling.
Those people were fans coming to the game. They didn't ask for him to walk up and say that type of shit.
And gay people watch baseball too. I mean,
all people. I mean, there's no separation.
This is America.
From gay or straight. It's not determined if you're gay or straight whether you watch baseball or not.
No,
there are gay couples that have children.
Yeah.
So it really that just was straight out of line and just straight wrong. You wouldn't do that. I bet he wouldn't have did. That's why I say maybe it was a gay couple. I'm not sure. Somebody he assumed to be gay because he wouldn't have just approached somebody who he didn't think was gay. You see what I'm saying? It must have been somebody that he assumed was gay. That's why he asked that shit to them people. But that is straight wrong, and he gonna just apologize for that and get away with it.
Well, he already. I always feel like apologies are worthless because you
done what you wanted to do, and now you just gonna say apology.
You did the damn thing. It's all done. Now I understand. Both sides of this. To tell you the truth, because I'm still on the fence about a lot of those issues. But you shouldn't just fuck with somebody who isn't fucking with you.
Exactly. And
what if they was gay and all three of them got together and beat his ass?
Beat the shit out of him.
Because I know some gay dudes with some scrap.
Fucking right.
And whip your ass, all three of them. Yep. And then shove that bat up your ass.
And then see, they would have been
they would have been in the wrong.
But
because words don't hurt.
Mm-hmm. That's what they say. That's what your mama teach you when you're young. Words don't hurt. But words do hurt.
They should have kicked his ass.
Somebody tell you some crazy shit, it will make you go off on them sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
So, this was just ridiculous.
Jackass.
This really was just out of line and just stupid. There was no reason for him to do that type of shit.
And I actually like the fucking brain.
Look, I think that everybody should be treated fairly. I don't think people should discriminate against nobody. I don't care if you gay, straight, black, white, Latino, whatever you are. I don't think that it's fair that anyone should be discriminated against. No matter, I think you should, look, if you don't agree with a person's lifestyle, at least you can do is respect them. If they're not doing
respect them by shutting the fuck up. If
why would you approach somebody you don't even know and just start, asking them questions like that? That's degrading and it's just not right. And I don't think that's fair. And he's gonna get a slap on the wrist
gives him the right
and keep on coaching. They should suspend him from coaching.
No, but they ain't gonna do that because they really need him right now.
Well, see, that's the problem. People like that can continue to work and do what they want to do and just treat people badly. Mm-hmm. This is a bad situation. I don't think that this is fair.
Speak of doing what you want to do, Donald Trump. Oh Lord. Anyway, the president, Barack Obama, released his long form birth certificate today. Mm-hmm. Now, this is after all the birther shit and all of the, everybody got their own fucking view. I just feel like this, first off, before I say anything more, why is it that because this black man won, he can't be from this country?
Right.
So that's only telling me that somebody somewhere feels like black Americans are stupid.
And the only way somebody can be black is if they are from another country. That's the only way.
Yeah, the only way you're gonna make it is if you're from another country, because there's no way some black guy from America became president.
But even besides that, it says Obama's birth doctor, the widow of the doctor who actually delivered him. Mm-hmm.
She didn't even know.
She didn't even realize that her husband had delivered him.
A future president. Oh,
right.
Pretty cool. It's like,
and he was born in 1961. I guess she wouldn't know. Like, he go to work. That's his job. Go to work, she don't know. She didn't know.
I think he was probably born at like a community hospital, so it was they just passing babies through, man. I mean, so Barack, damn, that's pretty good. But then it gets better. Donald Trump gets up and says that he is the reason why they pull out the full birth certificate, because, Donald Trump, Mr. Trump himself, is the reason why Barack had to go and get his whole birth certificate out.
He wished.
So Cher went ahead and tore him a new ass. She's like, Donald Trump is a pompous asshole. Saw him in Aspen with one D-cup chick after the other. Everyone up here thought he was a complete idiot. You see, we stopped there. Because you have to be fucking idiotic to think this shit. Anyway, so she blasted off on him because she's a, Obama supporter. And this whole Donald Trump thing, I hope his TV show does good ratings so that he can fade into the back and we can get somebody really on the Republican side to really fucking put their head in them.
Yeah, because that's what I'm waiting for, because somebody right to come and really give it a race.
Somebody that you're going to look at and say, oh yeah, this bitch here might be able to give Barack a run for his money. Because right now, there's no fucking body. And I don't see
I don't see him.
Unless they pit a black Republican against a black Democrat.
That would be interesting.
That would be totally interesting. Yes. Black man against black man.
Right.
Running for the same office.
They would be smart.
Running from the same office.
But that would be interesting and strategic if they could think.
But they won't do that because the too many.
They don't want another black man in there.
The too many Caucasian men that feel like they should be president, and they're not gonna. That's just like letting Sarah Palin be president. The too many Republicans are too way over the top to just say we're gonna let Sarah Palin be president. They wouldn't go now. They ain't gonna do that. But anyway, so judging from the way it's going, the Republicans don't have anybody, and we're moving on from that. On a lighter note, Angelina from Jersey Shore
is pregnant with her fiance since February.
Yeah.
So
what's up with these fiancés? You remember when the storm happened and everybody
had a fiance? everybody was married too.
Yeah, it's like
my fiance, and they never get married.
Never got married. Everybody be fiancé
for years and years and years till they break up.
I think we need to stop this lying about these fucking fiancés, because just because you've been fucking somebody for a few months don't mean that y'all fiancé and y'all getting married. You know what I'm saying? That just means y'all was having some fun. You got caught. That's the way I see it, because it's wild. And that's just like that's our little daughter, Mariah Carey. She runs the house. So look, y'all have a good day. We just had to get up and do this one because
this was just ridiculous.
It was ridiculous. We're a big family and we take our kids places.
Right. And I wouldn't want to have to go out and experience something like this.
Yeah.
Some jackass fooling with people. Yeah. You know, it's just ridiculous. This here just made me mad even hearing this story, because it didn't make any type of sense. It was just a bunch of bull crap, first off.
And I really think that people need to stop fucking with gay people.
People in general, but they get, I think, more, flack.
Yeah, because I'm like, all right, I've been married a good long while with my wife here, and let me tell you something. If you want to be married, go ahead and get married. It's no walk in the park. It's not.
It's surely not.
It ain't a walk in the park.
Not at all.
And you've been waiting to get married, and guess what? When you get married, you're going to be looking like, we could have just been fiancés. Y'all have a good one.